Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Trainer Green here. I wanted to get this up yesterday, but a couple of my videos were corrupt, so I did some battles today, and we're just going to go ahead and take a look at this team here. Now, this one was probably, I would have to say, the more easier team to use, because we do have a Charm user, which is Clefairy, and Shadow Victory Bell. Now, I'm going to just do a couple... I'm just going to do a couple of battles with them together, and then we're going to call it good. All right, you're going to see just how OP they are. I did have some trouble. We didn't have the best of matchups, but we, did what we can do. And for the last battle, I'm actually going to use Venusaur on her team because it just makes sense. Green, I never understood why they gave her Blastoise into Mega Blastoise in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but hey, it is what it is. So with that said, if you do enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you're wondering, well, where's your Season 7 battle video? Don't worry, we're going to get that up. I'm going to be rating today. I got something in store for that, so just hold tight and we'll get to it. And with that said, let's go. For the most part, Clefairy, Gengar, and Shadow Ninetales are going to be a pretty awesome team here, and we're going to be using that quite frequently here. So bringing in that Machamp, we're going to go ahead and go for that Sludge Bomb here. Taking them out, in comes the Alolan Muck, and they do back out. We're taking the win there. Alrighty, moving it on to the next battle here, and we're going to be leading with Clefairy. I'm pretty sure all of the battles, pretty much all of them, as well as having it on the team. Alright, yeah, I know, these Charm users. Charm needs to be nerfed. I don't know. In the main series games, this doesn't even do damage, but in Pokemon Go, Charm is just like one of these extremely OP quick moves. I know. Anyways, into the battle. Let's see. In comes the Ninetales, taking us down here. We're going to go ahead and go in with our own Shadow. So they do have a bit of an energy advantage here. We don't know what moves they have, more than likely Weather Ball. Could have Solar Beam, could have Psyshock, and they're going for a Weather Ball. We did use our shield there. Now, the thing about Shadow Ninetales that you need to know is, Shadow Pokemon are squishy, but Shadow Ninetales can take a hit. It can take a hit. Now, if you're taking a Stone Edge or a Super Power or something like that, that's going to be another story. But for the most part, it's pretty tanky. So they're going for another Weather Ball, letting that go through. Expecting another Weather Ball here. So we are going to let this go through and surviving it. Going to go ahead and swap as soon as they get that off. They have an Ivysaur in the back. So we're going to be building up a little bit more energy. Going for the Sludge Bomb here. This should KO. Almost. A couple more quick moves, or a Shadow Claw, taking them out. In comes the Ninetales, and we're just simply going to shield this up here, and then we should be able to get to a Shadow Punch to take the win, and there you go. So yeah, this team was pretty awesome, and we will be using Kangaskhan. I had a lot more footage of me using it, like I said, but some of these videos became corrupt. I don't know what's going on with my video recorder lately. So if you're wondering, okay, well, what about an Alolan Marowak Lead? It doesn't seem too solid. You could, do as much damage as you can, let everything go through and come in farm with Gengar. That's one way. Usually that's the case here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Psychic. If they let it go through, it's going to do a lot. If they don't, then we have the potential of getting that defense drop. So no defense drop this time. Not using a single shield. Going for Bone Club. Going to be able to farm a little bit more on that Clefairy. Going in with the Gengar, we're going to have to expend a shield here, absolutely. And simply farm it down. They're down a shield as well. So let's just hope we can take them out. Beautiful. What are they going to come back into the battle with here? And it is going to be Clefairy. So we're just going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb here. No, we don't even need to mess around. They got one shield left. All right, fantastic. Now we just need to look out in case they were going to try to catch this here. This is going to KO. Now that was just a visual glitch. It actually was KO'd. In comes the Dragonite, and we're swapping instantly into our Ninetales here. That Dragonite is going to be Shadow, thank goodness. So we're going to be able to do more damage with our Psyshock here. Ninetales doing more damage, being Shadow, is going to be able to take that Dragonite out, and we take the win. Fantastic. So what do you think? Trainer Green, pretty interesting, right? So on to the next battle. We're met with a Ninetales regular. This is not good, so we're going to have to swap it instantly. We're going to go ahead and go into our own Ninetales, and they're going into a Shadow Dragonite. Oh, this again. Okay, sounds good. Going to go ahead and go for that Psyshock. They are using a shield there. And I am going to be shielding this up and going for another one, because if they want to use two shields right now, that sounds fantastic. They're going to be left pretty vulnerable. We're going to be able to go in there and farm with our Clefairy. Okay, I was even contemplating going in here and farming with Gengar, but That Shadow Dragon Breath damage doesn't really want to be seen by Gengar, so we're just going to go in here and take them out. Wow, that was so much farm, huh, guys? Alright, so in comes the Ninetales here. Gotta be quick on our toes here, so they're going for the Weather Ball. And we have to shield this up. We don't want to waste all that energy. Let's see what we're going to do here. Going for the Psychic. They did not swap, so this will... I think this should almost take out. Almost. And Charming down. We better swap into the Gengar instantly here. And there is a Shadow Victory Bell at the end. Now, a Shadow Punch would have easily done this. This was not necessary going for this Sludge Bomb here. I wasn't trying to flex. I don't know what I was doing there. Really was not necessary, but we're taking the win. Looking good. Into the next battle, we're met with an Alolan Graveler here. Now, we have experience using this thing, so we need to look out. More than likely, they're going to be baiting with a Rock Blast, and then going for another one here. So we're going to let this first one go through, and shield this one up, and then Charm down. Simple as that. We're going to be down a shield, but we will be up on energy. Takes forever to gain the energy with the Charm users here, but we're going to have a couple of good charge moves to choose from, but we have to be quick here. And it's going to be an Alolan Marowak, so obviously we're going to be going for that Psychic here. Let's see if they want to let it go through. They're going to be using their first shield. Makes sense. And that's fine because we do have a Blastoise, and they're going to be swapping into a Snorlax, and we're going to go right into our Shadow Ninetales. We've used Shadow Ninetales before. Absolutely an amazing Pokemon here, for sure. And it will be awesome as well in the open meta. Okay? All of these Pokemon that we're using are going to be good in the open meta. For the exception of maybe a Kangaskhan, you know, that comes in pretty amazing in some situations. But for the most part, the moves are not the best. The charge moves. Alright, so in comes the Blastoise. We are going to be simply farming this thing down and letting this go through. There's no need to shield this up. And now we're going to go ahead and go for this. They did make a swap here. This will KO the Alolan Marowak just about. And they're going to be getting off a charge move. It's just simply going to shield this up. And Water Gun down the Snorlax here. And taking the win. There you go. So I had fun with this. I'm going to tell you something. Alright, I tried to use Team Giovanni. And, ooh, boy, was it fun. So we have another Alolan Marowak lead. This is interesting. Let's see how we play out of this. So I used it with Persian, and geez, my gosh, and also Shadow Mewtwo. Nah, ain't happening. It is not happening. One, Mewtwo, Shadow, it's just too squishy. I mean, if you have shields down and you have energy, well, GG, you won. But if they have hard-hitting, quick move users, you're not gonna, it's not good, right? And Persian's just not that great, unfortunately. It has some decent matchups, but it's just not... Anyways, taking out the Wigglytuff with the Shadow Ninetales. Beautiful. In comes the Alolan Marowak here. We're just going Weather Ball. It doesn't really matter at this point. All we have to do is really just put on some more damage, and we're going to be able to quick move it down. And we're actually getting to another charge move with the Ninetales. Let's go. And I think they're going to... All right, that works. Sweet. All right, into the next battle here. We're going to be met with a... Oh, boy. I like this. I like having these bad leads. Let's see how we play out of this. So Shadow Vic is horrible. So we're going to go ahead and go into Gengar because we do resist that because of the poison typing. Okay. But it's still hurting us a lot. They're going to be able to still win this matchup. Now, the thing is, they are down a shield. So, yeah, you know, that's going to be working for us here. So going in with the Clefable... I think, yeah, we're going to shield this up, I suppose. So they're down a shield, we're down a shield. Two Pokemon. But they have the swap pick. Looks like they want to go in with the Wigglytuff. Very interesting. We're going to be able to get to the Meteor Mash. Super effective, expecting a shield here. And then we're going to swap into our Ninetales. Let's get it. And they have a Blastoise in the back. Nope. This is not happening, isn't it? Nah, forget it. Oh, or is it? Let's see. All right, because like we described, what did I say? Ninetales, even in its shadow form, can take a hit. We said the super effective moves are not the best thing around. Obviously, Hydro Cannon would have easily taken us out. But the Water Gun is not doing as much as you would think. Ninetales holding on. Taking out the Blastoise with Psyshock. In comes the Wigglytuff, getting to a Weather Ball. Frickin' Shadow Ninetales. Awesome. I hope you TM'd away frustration on one when we did have that event. I gave you warnings. I said it's one you want to focus on. So we're that was like a weird Mario Mash mix voice there. So met with a Mew, and we're letting this go through. Little rhyming going on here. Swapping into Muck. So the quick moves are really doing nothing here. This is a Dark Pulse, will KO, but we're going to go ahead and shield because, well, we're doing so much with our quick move. Let's go. Going to go ahead and go for the Meteor Mash, neutral damage. And we're getting a shield out of them. Beautiful. And now we're going to go ahead and swap. So at this point, we want to just farm down. We were trying to get to that Weather Ball. That would have been amazing. So we're going to shield this up and farm down. Thank goodness it did not register that tap. This is all bad. So it's not going to KO, but it's going to hurt quite a bit. We are loaded up on energy, but we are also locked in here. They're going to come back in here with the Mew. We're going to just hit this thing with Weather Ball after Weather Ball, and it does do quite a bit of damage to it, as a matter of fact. So getting that last shield, getting this through here. And they're going to be swapping into Machamp to take us out there. Oh, they did not want us to get off our energy. Okay, I see how it is. Fine, we're going to do the same thing to you. How do you like? Okay, so you're going to throw that energy onto the Clefable. Going back in here with the Gengar. And we're going to go ahead and go with that Shadow Punch. Taking out Machamp, taking out the next Pokemon, and taking the win with that catch. Beautiful. Into the next battle here. We're going to be met with another Alolan Graveler. So you know the drill. They're going to probably bait here, and we're simply going to let that first one go through. So the charm, as you can see, ridiculous damage, ridiculous. And we're shielding this up. We were just, second guessing ourselves. A little lag here, and that's a little unfortunate. So we're going to go ahead and shield this one up. Also, wasting 2 shields, and they still have 2. One of the worst positions you can possibly be in. You can make a comeback for sure, but not the best. So Alolan Marowak is really farming us here, and just going to go for the Meteor Mash because at this point they're going to use a shield, right? That would have KO'd. They don't want to waste all that energy that they did just accumulate. Going for Shadow Ball, very interesting. So maybe Shadow Ball and Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Bone Club. Very interested to see here. Whatever they're going to throw is going to hurt. It is another Shadow Ball. Okay. Swapping into taking them out. They have 1 shield left and a Clefable in the back. All right. So we have to get to 2 Sludge Bombs here. We're not even going to bait because we don't need to. Right. We're going to get this one off. They're going to shield. Or not. Maybe they thought we were going to bait. Maybe they just thought they were going to lose anyways. All right. Into the next battle here. We're met with a Shadow Snorlax. All right, so this is fine for us, actually. We don't mind this battle at all. Body Slam is annoying. It does hurt. But the charm, look at that. It's just so disgusting. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up and farm down. Hoping that it's not happening. Yeah, they're going to get off another one. We're letting it go through. It does a lot of damage, unfortunately, but we're able to charm down, holding on to a couple HP. Bringing in a Alolan Marowak, going for Psychic. Was that a Alolan Marowak? Oh, yeah, beautiful. They have 2 shields, though. And we have Kangaskhan. Let's go. They're going to be swapping into Wigglytuff, and we have the perfect counter, which is going to be Ninetales. So we will be able to resist everything it's going to throw at us. It's still going to hurt if they hit us with Play Rough, though. Getting to another Weather Ball here. Are we going to get all their shields? I think we would probably, yeah, definitely going to do that. And we're still holding on to 1. Now, I think, we're going to shield this up. What are we going to do here? What's the play? Go for Weather Ball. Kangaskhan's protected from the Ghost type moves because of its normal type. And it's doing super effective with its quick moves. So, yeah, definitely use that shield there. Nothing it can... Well, I mean, a Fire Blast could potentially take us out almost. But, yeah, GG here. We did not need to go for Crunch. Could have went Power Punch and Quick Move, but it doesn't matter. Just going for Crunch and taking the win. All right, into the next battle here. Oh, it is... I do believe this was morning. And we're going to be met with a Machamp. Beautiful. They're going to be swapping into a Beedrill, going into that Ninetales. Like we said, we're going to be using the team to the left quite a bit because it was working quite nicely for us. Going to shield up that Drill Run. Going for a Weather Ball. They're letting it go through. They have plans for this Shadow Ninetales here. Let's see what it's going to be. Coming back in here with Machamp. Now, they could farm down. It's going to cost them some shields because this Weather Ball is going to hurt. They're letting it go through. Good call. Definitely not going to farm down, and they're going to just go ahead and throw the Cross Chop. We're going to let this go down. And going in here with the Gengar, they did instantly swap here, so we can't gain any sort of farm on that Machamp. So, nice play. Going in with the Clefable. Now, the reason why I did this is so I could just put pressure on the Alolan Marowak because, well, it's going to hurt. And we have 1 shield left, and we want to preserve that for the Gengar here. We didn't want to shield up anything, so throwing in the Clefable worked. Now we're going to go ahead and shield, hitting us with a Shadow Ball, and they're going to go ahead and back out. We're taking the win with the Gengar yet again at the end. Let's go. What are we going to be met with, and what are we using? Of course, Clefairy in the lead, and another Alolan Marowak. And okay, looks like Ninetales Gengar combo. Sounds good. Like I said, we're going to be using Venusaur at the end because I think Green should have a Venusaur. Should have had Mega Venusaur in the game. Alright, so like we described, we're not going to shield anything up. Go for Psychic and let them take us out here. Come in with the Gengar and just start putting in work. So we did get a shield, and now we're not at some sort of shield disadvantage. Going for a Bone Club, unfortunately, they're going to be able to gain some more farm, which is not great for us because they're going to be able to potentially get off 2 Bone Clubs here. The first one, and then a couple Fire Spins. Oh, Shadow Bone. It's going straight for the big one. Never mind. Alright, in comes the Alolan Muck, and they're going to be swapping when we go into Ninetales, into Mew, and let's see what we can do. That Weather Ball does a ton of damage. Man, this thing is amazing. So at this point, we shield, farm down, and then just start throwing the Weather Balls like crazy onto the Alolan Muck. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off here, folks. Do we have that Gengar in the back? Oof, everything we have is resisted, but, you know, a Sludge Bomb is a Sludge Bomb, even if you have a sliver of health and resist it. So we're going to go ahead and bait here, see if we can get that last shield. Wait, with one more shield, right? Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Building up to Sludge Bomb. Oh, that was close. And we're going to be able to take this thing out with Gengar again at the end. Coming in clutch for us. Gengar hits hard, but it really can't take a hit for anything unless it is resisted. So we're met with a Alolan Raichu. They're swapping into a Venusaur. We're going to go ahead and go right into that Ninetales, and we're looking beautiful. We are going to let the Sludge Bomb go through because it's not looking like tanky. Tanky! What a boss this Shadow Ninetales is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for Weather Ball here. Feeling like I should have farmed a little bit more, but maybe not because we don't want to waste a shield before they get off a Frenzy Plant because that would have KO'd. In comes the Ninetale, or the Alolan Raichu. We're going to go for another Weather Ball and just keep putting on the pressure here. They're taking us out with quick moves, able to farm us down, which is fine. We have 2 Pokemon in the back that can handle this. Going in with Gengar and farming a little bit, swapping into the Clefairy to absorb this, expecting a Thunder Punch. There was no need for them to go for a Wild Charge onto a Gengar, right? Now we're going to go ahead and shield this up because we want to preserve that health and charm down, but it looks like they're going to be swapping, and we're still in a decent position here because that quick move is really not doing too much. We're going to have to shield this up, though. We have to. It's getting pretty close, down to the wire. Going to go for that Meteor Mash here, expecting a shield because it's the last stand, or they're going to let it go through. Okay, I guess you could have put up a fight to some degree. It was looking like we were going to win there, but I would have liked to see them fight to the end. And now we have a Shadow Shiny Hypno with red eyes. That, I have to say, looks freaking awesome. So, you know, I don't really like this matchup. Hypno, you know, hurts a lot, right? So Meteor Mash is obviously the move to go with. It's going to take less energy, and it's neutral damage as opposed to not very effective. They're shielding it up, and they're going to be using their charge move here. I think I actually let this go through. Why would we use 2 shields here? I guess we could. We're going to go in with Shadow Vic. Here we go with the... Yep, all right. Now, okay, yes. Now, the only reason why I'm using this team is because it's a part of our thing, and last day, let's troll. All right, okay. Nobody's losing. Nobody's gaining points. We're preventing people from potentially gaining rewards. It's Stardust. Legendary Pokemon, maybe. But forgive me, please. For everybody that I battled using a Charm user and a Shadow Razor Leaf. Yeah. Anyways, Blastoise putting in some work here. We do have the Skull Bash, and every time we switch it from Ice Beam to Skull Bash, we always need the Ice Beam, and then when we switch Ice Beam, we always need the Skull Bash. So we're doing a lot of damage with our Shadow Vic onto that thing. I mean, just, yeah. Doesn't need any more explanation. I think we do one more battle with it, and then we're going to be done with the both Charm and Shadow Razor Leaf user here. Yep. Alright, so Lapras is not a bad matchup here. Okay, we'll let this go through. Surf is going to do some nice damage. Alright, but it's nothing too life-threatening here. Meteor Mash is neutral. We wanted to catch a Surf with the Blastoise, in which we successfully did. Beautiful. Having them use that energy, they're getting a little bit more. Swapping into a Wigglytuff. It's time for that Charm. Let's go. Going to go for the Hydro Cannon here. No need to build up to a Skull Bash. No. We're not making that mistake. Getting one shield and getting to another Hydro Cannon here. This is big. I was really happy I was able to actually do this here. And doing a lot of damage to that thing. Okay, so I think we want to go in here with the Wigglytuff. Now, I thought I would be able to potentially take it out before I got this off, so unfortunately we're going to have to use a shield here, but we don't want to waste all that energy. In comes Lapras. We're going to be swapping into Shadow Vic and not even get off a charge move yet. In comes the Alolan Muck, and here you go, another situation we're going to go up against something that is resisting it, but it's just so OP. Watch this. Oh, we resisted. We don't need a shield. Oh my gosh. What have we done? We did not shield that Razor Leaf. That's not very effective from that Shadow Vic. So yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles when you're using those. Alright, so I think we're going to be taking that thing off the team now. And going back to the Gengar Ninetales. Oh, this is the final battle. This is Green's team as I see. Okay. I think Clefairy. And I guess Shadow Venusaur, just regular Venusaur, whatever. And also Kangaskhan, right? This seems like a pretty interesting team here. So anyways, let's see what we have going on. Shadow Venusaur able to get to that Frenzy Plant, getting a shield out of them. And getting to another one. This is awesome here. Do they want to shield up the Dewgong or let it go down? Letting it go. We have one shield. They have one shield coming in and farming us down with an Alolan Sandslash. So here we go. Kangaskhan, time to shine, buddy, old pal, old friend. So this superpower, I wish, superpower, Power-Up Punch is going to be super effective. They're swapping. We're going to be going into our Clefairy to absorb this energy here. We could have stayed in with Kangaskhan, but I think that play just worked out that much better. You're going to see here, going for the Power-Up Punch, doing that much more damage with the super effective quick move here. And as soon as we get to the next Power Punch, we're going to be able to take the win. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up if you do like these themes. And I'll be bringing you my Season 7 battles soon. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be doing some Landorus raids as soon as I'm done uploading this. We're going to go crazy on those. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.